time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change.
It is with a great pleasure that I, Commissioner Naomi Tankwa-Agu, Commissioner for Energy and Economic Development, address this gathering today. The Widows Delight Feeding Program is a commendable initiative aimed at providing sustenance and support to our widows in Wukari. This program underscores our commitment to social welfare and community development. We recognize the resilience and strength of our widows. Through this program, I seek to elevate some of the challenges they face. My goal is to ensure they have access to nutritious food and opportunities for economic empowerment. I commend the organizers and partners for their dedication. Together, we can make a meaningful difference. Thank you, our stakeholders. Thank you to our beneficiaries who are the widows. And thank you to the media. Thank you to our supporters.
We all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the children. We are the ones who make it brighter day. So let's start giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart so they know that someone cares, and their lives will
Be stronger and free, as God has shown us by turning stone to bread. And so we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world. We are the children.
We are the ones to make a brighter day, so let's start giving.
Oh, there's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me.
When you're down and out, and there seems no hope at all.
But if you just believe, there's nowhere we can fall.
Well, let's realize, oh, that a change can only come when we
Stand together as one. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
Babana, aleja kwananku. Kunci kun tura da goraye da marayu. Kuma Allah zai biya bukatan ku niki ba niki.
Ina godiya da taimakon da ta mana. Allah ya saka mata, Allah ya kara mata wani abu da take nema, Allah ya san mata.
Kada mun gode mata, Allah ya kara mata. Shekara mai zuwa kuma ta samu matsayi, samu muna ci gode mata.
Na gode da abin da ka bani. Na gode sosai. Allah ya saka miki. Allah ya taimake ki.
Mun gode, Allah ya ja zamanin ki. Allah ya bi tare da ku za ku sake ku yi so hudu da so mun gode tun da cikin tuna da gwamraye ubangijin Allah ma zai biya muku bukatan ya tsare ku raba ku da bokanan gaban ku a cikin sunan Yesu amin.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own life. It's true, we make a better day. Just
Seasons, greetings, and Happy New Year. We are live in Ukari, Taraba State to extend the hand of love to the needy. And here we are about to enter the home of an elderly woman to show love and care. And this mission is powered by Honorable Engineer Naomi Tanko Abu, Commissioner for Energy and Economic Development. Thank you.
A Christmas wa beta kumda na share kuta wuzun liba ya kuwa ba oka. Tama ku yi tun shiyara ku da inde biyu. Idi idayu idi uka zonde. Shiyara ku yi ba shinkafa da inde yu. Shiga. Ku yi dusheki. Shiyara ku da inde yu. Dusheki. Ba magi. Bama. Kuka yi bezin yara. Ku da inde tekun eyo.
Muna cikin addu'a. Yawa uba mai sarki, ubangiji iyayen giji, uban sarakuna, uban talaukai, ya bore girma dokaka ya tabbata a duka. Babu ne ya fi karfin ka duniya, babu a kasa, babu a sama. Ubangiji baka bacci, baka gigiri, baka da dubu a gabanka. Baka yafe mini wannan jikokin da ka kawo mini na gode, bakina ya kasa godiya zuwa gare ka. Wannan baiwanka kamata shekaran da ya fi nawa dukan su nawa mai jika nawa kenan. Allah ya ba ta kwanaki kamar da ya bani.
Amen. Dozen. Aziana Naomi Tanko Abu.
Thank you.
Kuna kuchi commissioner kunepa awana yichu na itara.
Wasati na zanga.
To kuda shena kuji suma kuka ke pa mina ba. So jia kuda inde tsara biyu. Inde ba shi ta fara mina.
Aya.
Ba ajuse kintia inde biyu. Ba majiga.
Aya.
Ba maji. Inde bi mina.
Aya.
Kuma kutsimi buavi ba kukande amukobo zonzoebu dende biyu
Do.
iyara
Idona awasasa otabu nenya wayito kulidu
amen
kulitaka bwana idu kuma kunde chenzu bidu chido ula sadua na ya dua abe dua ba ntagode imoya ntagode imo abone ntagode imatima bamu anyumba itamanje yo.
Hello and welcome to News at 9 p.m. on Som TV. I am Moses Peter. We are beaming this signal live from the city of Jalingo, Taraba State. This is the pulse of the nation. We bring only the stories that matter. Stay connected with us on Facebook at Some TV and YouTube at Some TV Live. Here are tonight's major headlines. Nigerian military identifies Sharif Umar as suicide bombing network coordinator as defense headquarters intensifies efforts to prevent fleeing terrorists from infiltrating communities. APC dismisses PDP claims that Plateau Governor Mufwang's defection is betrayal. Niger State schools to reopen January 12 with security measures. Federal government supports learning continuity. On international news, U.S. military strikes Venezuela and claimed capture of Maduro. Moving on to business news, shipping firms hike fees as Nigerian maritime sector tensions rise. On entertainment news, gospel singer Sinach praises Abia Governor Oti after medical outreach as Abuja hosts inaugural Abuja Art Fair to promote global cultural positioning. Sport news, Manuel Kampala confident Mozambique can upset Nigeria in AFCON round of 16. Now the news in full. The Nigerian military has identified Sharif Umar, also known as Yusuf, as the alleged coordinator of a suicide bombing network responsible for recent attacks in the northeast, including the December 24 bombing at the Gamboru Market Mosque in Maiduguri. The identification followed intelligence-led cordon and search operations by Operation Hadinkai in the Kalmari area on December 31st, during which 14 suspects were arrested. A detained suspect, Ibrahim Mohammed, reportedly implicated Umar as the recruiter and dispatcher of suicide bombers. All suspects remain in custody as investigations continue.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Supercash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. Supergo, one app for services endless. Download Supergo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
Welcome back. We apologize for the technical glitch. The Defense Headquarters says it has intensified efforts to prevent fleeing terrorists from infiltrating communities nationwide. Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Michael Onoja, said military intelligence is tracking terrorist movement following U.S. airstrikes in Sokoto and increased Nigerian armed forces operations. Communities are urged to stay vigilant and report suspicious activity. In Kebbi and Delta State, security agencies and local authorities have boosted patrols and deployed personnel across key routes and flashpoints to safeguard residents. The All Progressives Congress in Plateau State has dismissed claims by the People's Democratic Party that Governor Caleb Mufwang's defection amounts to a betrayal of public trust. The PDP had accused the governor of political opportunism and failing to consult the party before leaving, insisting there were no constitutional grounds for his defection without vacating office. However, the APC said Mufwang moved with key PDP leaders, including senators and council chairmen, arguing the defection was consultative, lawful, and widely supported. The party maintained that the governor has the constitutional right to join any political party of his choice. Suspected political thugs on Friday night invaded a hotel in the Orazi area of Obio, Akpo local government area of Rivers State, disrupting a live Arise TV interview with former Commissioner for Employment, Generation and Empowerment, Dr. Lelonu Nwibubasa. Eyewitnesses said the assailants, reportedly armed, forced doors open, seized phones, and threatened the interview crew, causing panic among guests and staff. The police later intervened and escorted the journalist and interviewee to a police station while the attackers fled. Nwibubasa condemned the incident, describing it as a threat to democratic freedom. The Niger State government says schools in safe areas will reopen on January 12th after checking the security situation. Schools in places still considered unsafe will remain closed for now. School authorities must record the names of students who return and send the details to the government. Local council leaders have also been asked to provide security around schools to protect students, teachers, and staff. The Federal Ministry of Education has stepped up efforts to ensure safe schooling and learning continuity in state reopening schools after security-related closures. Minister Dr. Tunji Alausa announced a comprehensive plan supporting state government and communities, including digital learning portals, learner guidance materials, and UN-backed programs. Mental health services, counseling, and early warning frameworks are being deployed, while strategic coordination with state education authorities aims to stabilize learning environment and restore public confidence in Nigeria's education system. The Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, has praised Borno State Governor Babangana Zulum for his leadership, describing him as a reformer committed to development and unity. During a visit to Maiduguri, the monarch said Borno has vast arable land capable of feeding Nigeria and pledged to encourage investors to explore opportunities in the state. Zulum thanked the Oni for his visit and support, reaffirming his administration's commitment to peace, development, and national cohesion. The Accountant General of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Uwem Andrew Essien, has awarded scholarship to 124 students from Atiakpa community studying in tertiary institutions across Nigeria. He said the gesture was his personal way of giving back and encouraging young people to focus on education despite economic challenges. He urged beneficiaries to remain disciplined and excel academically, while some youths were also empowered through an apprenticeship scheme. The Kebbi State chapter of the Nigeria Union of Teachers has praised Governor Nasir Idris' education reforms, including raising the retirement age for teachers from 60 to 65. NUT officials commended increased school feeding funding, teacher enrollment in the Kechema Health Insurance Scheme, and extensive school renovations. The union also debunked salary misinformation, noting payments are managed through LGEAs and UBEP, and reaffirmed its commitment to supporting the government in strengthening education delivery across the state. Canada deported 366 Nigerians between January and October 2025, with 974 more awaiting removal, according to the Canada Border Services Agency. Most deportees are failed refugee claimants, while a small percentage face criminal charges. Nigeria ranked 9th among the top 10 countries for deportations. Canada's aggressive immigration enforcement aimed at easing housing and labor pressures has seen nearly 400 removals weekly, with additional funding allocated to strengthen border security and enforcement. The National Association of Resident Doctors has announced plans to resume its total, indefinite and complete strike on January 12, 2026 over unresolved welfare issues. The association, citing the government's failure to implement a previously signed Memorandum of Understanding, also plans nationwide and center-based protests from January 12 to 16. NARD demands include reinstatement of doctors, payment of salary arrears, full implementation of allowances, and timely resolution of other professional concerns. The senior pastor of Mountain of Liberation and Miracles Ministry, Chris Okafor, has stepped down from pastoral duties following mounting sexual misconduct allegations. Okafor apologized publicly to actress Doris Ogala, who accused him of a long-term sexual relationship and broken marriage promises. The pastor cited spiritual renewal and rest as reasons for his temporary withdrawal, lasting until February. Church members defended him, while the Christian Association of Nigeria urged caution, stressing accountability, self-discipline, and the distinction between criminal investigations and spiritual oversight. Banks lent more money to Nigeria's farmers in 2025, with credit reaching 3.24 trillion naira in April. Although it dropped slightly in May and June, it was still much higher than 2024, showing a 25 to 30% increase. The central bank governor Olayemi Kadoso said farming has long been underfunded and promised new efforts to make loans more accessible, including support through the Agricultural Credit Guarantee Scheme Fund. INEC says it has not released the schedule for the 2027 elections despite rumors online. The commission reminded Nigerians that the law requires it to announce the election notice at least 360 days before the votes, and any timetable shared before then is fake. INEC promised the official timetable will be published through its verified channels, and people should ignore false reports. A court in Abuja has sent Bauchi State Finance Commissioner Yakubu Adamu back to prison even after granting him bail of 500 million naira with 2 guarantors. The court said his bail isn't complete yet because the conditions must be fully met, including verifying property of the guarantors and handing over passports. Adamu faces charges of laundering about 4.6 billion naira, and the trial is set to start on January 20th. He and others are also facing separate charges of allegedly financing terrorism. The Osun State Police have warned that some politicians might try to disturb local government workers when they return to their offices on January 5th. The police said anyone who is not a staff member should stay away from council offices. They promised to act firmly against anyone causing trouble and reassured residents that they are committed to keeping peace and protecting lives and property. Rivers State has approved a 2026 budget of over 1.8 trillion naira at a state executive council meeting on Friday. Named the Budget of Resilience for Growth and Development, it aims to complete and advance key projects in critical sectors. The government emphasized its commitment to meeting development targets despite challenges. Governor Siminalayi Fubara also swore in 5 new special advisors to support the administration's agenda. The Minority Caucus of the House of Representatives has set up a 7-member committee to investigate claims that recent tax reform laws were altered after National Assembly approval. Chaired by Afam Ogene, the panel will examine the original laws, compare them with the gazetted versions, and report within 7 days. The move follows concerns over potential discrepancies as the federal government has already implemented the new tax regime from January 1st, 2026. A faction of the African Democratic Congress loyal to Nafiu Gombe has released guidelines for the party congresses and the National Convention for the 2025/2026 political year. The National Working Committee Convention is scheduled for February 13 to 15, 2026. The plan includes membership registration and revalidation from January 2nd to 15, World Congresses on January 17, local government congresses on January 24, and state congresses on January 31st. Gombe State Governor Muhammadu Yahaya reaffirmed his zero-tolerance stance on crime, stressing the protection of lives and property. Speaking with AIG Zone 12, Abubakar Aliyu, after a Pindiga attack that left 2 dead and 3 adopted, Yahaya pledged full support for police operations, enhanced intelligence, and rapid response. Aliyu praised the governor's proactive leadership, confirmed intensified efforts to apprehend the perpetrators, and emphasized community cooperation and intelligence sharing to maintain security across Gombe and Bauchi states. Ekiti State Governor Biodun Oyebanji urged residents to support President Bola Tinubu's reforms and pray for his administration, citing lower food prices, cheaper fuel, and currency stability. Speaking at an interfaith Thanksgiving in Ado-Ekiti, he called for peace ahead of the June 20 governorship election and pledged continued good governance. Oyebanji described 2026 as a year of unlimited opportunities and urged prudent resource management to benefit all citizens. Let's go on a short commercial break. When we come back, the news continues. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
The State Chairman, Reverend Dr. Ambassador Philip Maikadopa, the State Executive Council, and the entire Northern Christian Religious Leaders Assembly family wish to congratulate Evangelist Philip Munlip on his well-deserved appointment as the Special Advisor on Executive Program Facilitator to the Taraba State Governor. As you bring your considerable capability and visionary leadership to this role, we are confident this appointment will open the door to even greater achievements. We also wish to express our appreciation to His Excellency Dr. Akbu Kefas for finding Evangelist Munlip worthy of this important position. May the Lord grant you the wisdom and grace to excel in this new responsibility. Once again, please accept the warmest congratulations from the State Chairman and the entire Northern Christian Religious Leaders Assembly family. Announcer Dr. Victor Falag, State Secretary.
Welcome back. We are glad you're still there with us. Now moving to international news, US President Donald Trump has announced that American forces carried out a large-scale military strike on Venezuela, claiming that President Nicolas Maduro and his wife were captured and flown out of the country. The operation reportedly targeted key military sites in Caracas, including major bases and airfields, triggering hours of explosions and power outages in parts of the capital. Venezuela's government condemned the action as a serious act of aggression, declared a state of emergency, and accused the U.S. of attacking residential areas, while no independent confirmation of Maduro's capture was immediately available. On to business news. Tension is rising in Nigeria's maritime sector after foreign shipping firms, including MSC, raised import documentation fees by 30% and ports additional charges by 60% effective January 1st, 2026. The increases seen as arbitrary and unjustified have drawn strong opposition from the Association of Nigerian Licensed Customs Agents and the Importers Association of Nigeria. Both groups have petitioned the Nigerian Shippers Council and called on the government to halt the hikes, warning of potential protests and service withdrawals. The Alternative Bank has partnered with the Busayo Ademuyiwa Foundation to empower Nigerian teachers with critical skills. At the 2025 BAF Teachers Conference in Lagos, hundreds of educators from underserved communities received training on mental resilience, digital skills, and classroom innovation. All banks' heart strategy and ESG-focused initiatives aim to strengthen education, reduce gender gaps in tech, and provide measurable support to Nigeria's most underserved sectors, enhancing long-term national productivity. On entertainment news, popular gospel singer Sinach and her husband Joseph Egbu have praised Abia State Governor Alex Oti for his leadership and support for a medical outreach organized by their foundation in Aba. Speaking after a visit to the governor, Sinach described his administration as people-focused and impactful, citing improvement in infrastructure, environment, and public engagement. The couple said the outreach provided life-saving medical services to thousands of residents, adding that Oti's governance has brought visible positive change to the state. In 2025, Nigerian social media reflected the nation's culture, politics, and daily life, sparking nationwide debate and trends. Viral slang, celebrity weddings, political upheavals, sporting triumphs like the Super Eagles WAFCON win, high-profile defections, and incidents involving Anthony Joshua, Burna Boy, and other celebrities dominated timelines. Security crises, school adoptions, and U.S. religious freedom designation also fueled discussions. These digital movements highlighted social media's role in shaping public opinion, celebrating achievements, and amplifying outrage across Nigeria. Abuja recently hosted the inaugural Abuja Art Fair, a 5-day celebration of Nigerian artistic talent aimed at positioning the capital as a global cultural hub. Organized by Thoughts Pyramid Art Center and sponsored by the Osahon Okubo Foundation, the event showcased traditional, modern, and contemporary works from over 40 artists, including Bruce, Onaprakweya, Twin 77, and BC Fakeye. Curators emphasized the fair's role in promoting cultural identity, fostering dialogue, and providing a platform for artists to engage collectors and the public. On sport news, Mozambican midfielder Manuel Gambala has expressed confidence that his team can upset Nigeria's Super Eagles in their African Cup of Nations round of 16 clash on Monday, January 5th, at Complex Sporty de Fes. Despite a single win in Group F and a challenging record against Nigeria, Gambala emphasized the Mambas' determination to advance, insisting they are not just participating but aiming to progress. The match promises a tense and closely watched encounter. That is where we draw the curtain on Some TV's 9 p.m. news. I am Moses Peter, wishing you a good night's rest.
Africa, a land of roots, rhythm, and resilience.
Where every thread of the fabric tells a story.
Every beat of the drum echoes heritage.
And every voice carries the soul of generation.
We are Africa, bold, beautiful, and timeless. At Some TV, we don't just tell African stories.
We celebrate it in every color, sound, and tradition.
From the past that shaped us.
To the future we proudly define.
Sun TV, Africa, seen, heard, celebrated. Sun TV, Pulse of the Nation.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Super cash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. SuperGo, one app for services endless. Download SuperGo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
No time to shop, no stress. With SuperGo, your groceries comes to you. Partner with trusted vendors, verified stores, no delay, no excuses, just values. SuperGo Supermarket, your market now in your hands. With SuperGo, your ride is comfortable, easy and convenient. SuperGo is more than an app. It's a movement, moving people, powering trades,